Hey, Marcus Washington, MTC Media here, grabbing a little bit of afternoon Starbucks when the news hit that it looks like Georgetown will end up with Chol Machot from uh, Charleston. He was a freshman last year, averaged around 9 points a game. Wiry guy, 7-footer, loves to run on the break, throw the oops to him, all that sort of stuff. He can step out, shoot the three a little bit. For me, in the Big East, will be a more of a weak side shot blocker than what you saw in the CAA, where obviously the strength and the level of competition isn't quite where the Big East is. Do I think it's a good pickup for Georgetown? Yes, it's a type of center that you don't usually see with an Ed Cooley type of team. Most of the time with an Ed Cooley type of team, that center is kind of a big, burly, go through your chest, goon type of guy, and that's not what Machado is. I think he's more of what you think of with a modern spin to it, with his body type, loving to be out on the perimeter, but not necessarily living out on the perimeter. He's comfortable out there. He did get to shoot threes over at Charleston, but he'll run to the basket. He'll fly on a fast break to try to get a dunk. He's one of those guys. He's an energy guy. He's a guy that brings energy. Like I said, he'll try to make a play and run you down on a fast break to get a block. He'll try to come all the way across the paint to try to get a piece of somebody driving, that type of thing. He's not as stiff as some of the other centers that somewhat you see in the Big East. So again, it gives him a different look than what you would typically think. But I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's a good thing. Now, the one thing that he does need to be effective, that offense has got to create space and runways. And Charleston's does, because Charleston at times, they love the three, so they were space. And so it gave him runways to get downhill on oops, and runways to, flash and get a dunk, those type of things, get an offensive rebound. So that's also important. So we'll see how he operates in Georgetown's offense. I think it's a great pickup for the Hoyas as they try to fill out this roster as we get deeper into the summer. This is Marcus Washington with MTC Media.